Thank you for joining my live broadcast today, 31st of March 2020. Welcome to join me. Let us listen to the national anthem of Biafra. Thank you for joining me this afternoon, this evening. Thank you for joining me. We have breaking news to you, because whenever, as we continue to tell you these things that is going on in Nigeria, this impunity, this government that is being controlled by Boko Haram terrorist group, when we are telling you as things are happening and unfolding, we will be coming to break the news to you so that you will be thinking, your memory will go back and it will begin to reflect all the things that we have been saying and preaching as we continue agitating for the freedom of Biafra people. This afternoon, I am going to break the news that is just reaching us. You all remember General Adeniyi. General Adeniyi has been removed because of the exposing the impunity going on in the fight against Boko Haram. Adeniyi has been removed as I speak to you. The Yoruba general fighting for one Nigeria has been removed for no reason. For no reason. He has been removed for no reason and has been replaced. Nigeria Army on Tuesday removed General Olusegun Adeniyi as the commander of Operation Lafia Do. The code name for its operation against Boko Haram ISWAP insurgents in the northeast Nigeria. The removal of Adeniyi, who was appointed as the theater commander. Of course, you people have seen the video that we sent and made public, the video that went viral, and he made a comment on that video. He said, this thing is working against us. General Adeniyi went further to expose the Boko Haram and the terrorist-controlled Nigeria military that they were receiving fake intelligence reports. And that was the biggest blow on Nigeria military. And this happened a few days ago. Now they have removed him. Have you people seen it? I am going to show you the news because when we talk, we will bring you the proof of it. And like you all know, as we are talking, whatever we are saying will be happening, as you all can see. One moment. One moment. One moment. One moment. That is the impunity going on in Nigeria. That is the impunity going on in Nigeria. That is the impunity going on in Nigeria. And when we are saying it, some people will not understand. And probably now General Adeniyi must have learned his lesson in a very hard way. General Adeniyi must have learned his lesson in a very, very hard way. Now, this is the breaking news. As you can see, this is the breaking news. Nigeria Army replaces commander of war against Boko Haram. Nigeria Army on Tuesday removed General Olusegun Adeniyi as the commander of Operation Lafia Do. The code name for its operation against Boko Haram ISWAP insurgents in the northeast Nigeria. The removal of Adeniyi, who was appointed as the theater commander of the Operation Lafia Do in August in August 2019. You people, I want to stop here before I continue. He was appointed to head the war against insurgency, against Boko Haram, just this August 2019, few months ago. And because he is a southern man, and of course, he have had enough, he went straight to the battlefield and felt the pain by himself. And he decided to ask the officer to video him. To video him. He knew the implication of that act. He asked the officer, video me, video me. I'm going to play the video now. He said, video me. He looked at the casualties of that he has sustained. His men lying helplessly. None of his gun truck was movable. All his gun trucks rendered grounded to zero. He mentioned that Boko Haram fired more than 100 RPG on them, and every vehicle of the Nigerian army was grounded to zero. And because he is a southerner who was just appointed last August, he came out to say it is enough. Remember, he said in that video, the intelligence we are getting are fake. Fake intelligence report. On purpose. They want to kill all of them. And when we are talking, I hope the people who, his men, who he was gathering in that scene, can see it now. Because of the exposition of that particular video. And of course, they know the job we have done with the video. I know that this is coming. I was even expecting it on Monday, because I know this was coming. If you have anything to do with military, you will understand. And General Deney know very well the consequences of what he has done. And he has done the right thing. Now, history, nature, and God will be his witness. He has done the right thing. He has done the right thing. The only thing, of course, I did not expect him to start telling everything to everybody in that camera. But one thing he said, that every Nigerian, even as he has been removed, every Nigerian must ask Adeniyi, General Adeniyi, is what is that thing that is working against us? We want to know. And now they have removed him. General Adeniyi must, as a matter of urgency, work and do everything he can do to go back to the southern Nigeria and stay, because he is not safe. If you know any family member of General Adeniyi, if you know any friend of General Adeniyi, tag him, send this video to him, that the Biafra, from intelligence report of Biafra agitators, we are asking him to do everything humanly possible to go back to southern part of Nigeria for his safety. Because he is not safe. He must, with immediate effect, leave northern Nigeria. And not even Abuja. He must go back to the southern part of Nigeria and stay. Possibly Lagos, Abeokuta, where they have military cantonment and other things, or even in Biafra land. He is not safe anymore in the north. He is not safe anywhere in the north, and they will come after him through assassination and through terrorism. They are going to bring him down. Of course, he did not reveal anything. He did not even reveal anything. Nothing. But that single video he made, every intelligent man who have worked with security or anything knows the damages and the implication. So we are using this opportunity to call on General Adeniyi to work his transfer immediately to the southern part of Nigeria. He should rather go home with his family and rest for a while. He is not safe anymore. Now, let me continue to read this so that you will understand when we are talking, when Biafrans are talking, we told Nigeria government that it is time they bring in their best brain. And we are yet to see that. We want to see Nigeria security agencies. We want to see the highest of their intelligence, the intelligence personnel. We want to see them engage us. We want to see Nigeria intelligence services to engage us in what we are doing. We are inviting them to engage us with what we are doing. The authentic, classified information that we have about Nigeria, they don't even have it. We want them to engage us either publicly. Let them start to counter every single thing we do. Let us know how intelligent they are. Let us know what they are doing in Nigeria. Of course, that cannot happen. The one time they tried it, it was a very big mess. The only time they tried it, it was a very big mess. They claimed that IPOB, a propagandist, doctored the video of Boko Haram capturing and slaughtering Nigeria military and Nigeria soldiers. And immediately they rushed to give statement and started writing everywhere. And at the end of the day, it was a very big mess because it was nothing like doctored video. So we are calling them, let them bring the best of their brain, because that is the only time they can begin to come closer to where we are. But that intelligence we haven't seen it. Or is it that all the intelligence services in Nigeria are just done this? Because I believe there are people from the southern part of Nigeria who are working in the intelligence unit of the Nigeria Armed Forces and police and what have you. Where are they? We want them to counter whatever we are doing with authentic information. To counter whatever information we are giving here, let them come and counter it. Now, we know that General Adeniyi is in a very big soup, in a hot soup. And of course, you don't know what has happened behind the scene. The only thing we are seeing is that he has been replaced. But let me tell you, a lot of things has happened before his replacement. Within these 3 days, of course, he will not tell you the hair. You know that person, he was answering sir on that video. Do you bother to ask who was that person? He was answering sir because that video was meant to send to somebody. Or either the person was saying them live. You don't know that person who he was answering sir. It will be no other person than the service chief or Brutai or someone close to them. And when he was telling them, none of our men are running. Let me read it before I play the video. Now continue. They said, the removal of Adeniyi, who was appointed as the theater commander of Operation Lafia Dole in August 2019 was contained in a statement detailing new posting and appointment of senior officers of the Nigeria Army signed by Colonel Sagri Musa, acting director, Army Public Relations. Do you understand who is signing I don't know the hierarchy of Nigeria military. This is Colonel Sagi Musa. This same Colonel Sagi Musa is the one that is always releasing the count and joint story and the press release of the Nigeria military. And he is ordinary Colonel. Ordinary Colonel Sagi Musa signed this, and then he is the acting director, Army Public Relations. And then he was redeployed to Nigeria Army Sources Center Senior Research Fellow. You see, in fact, this is even a demotion. They demoted him. They just put him to where he will get nothing, like in a bin. You see this research center, this senior research, that is the beginning of the retirement. That is what they do. Do you know when they remove the AIG? Is it the AIG or the AG or whatever it's called? From Ogun State. When the Fulani issue started newly. They removed the Yoruba man who was in charge of Ogun State. They removed him, and do you know where they put him? They put him in the same research center. Somewhere where there are research. That is where they will dump you. Once they see that you are upright in your dealings, in your services, they will take you and dump you in this research fellow. Go and check it. The former AIG supervising the Southwest, according to whether it is Southwest or Ogun State, he was removed and replaced by somebody from Fulani. And then after they removed him, they took him to some place in a research center. Now they have deployed or redeployed him to Army Resource Center. As you can see, that is the dumping ground for all the Southerners. Once you expose them, once you want to be competent in your job, once you want to do anything to defend integrity, the territorial integrity of Nigeria against Malians, against these Senegalese, against all these people that come from North Central Africa, or whatever it is called, to come and invade Nigeria, called Fulani herdsmen and terrorists. They will come for you, and this is where you will end. You will end. Go and, if you doubt what I'm saying, go and mark it. All the people that have distinguished themselves, that have done honorably well in their services in Yoruba land and in anywhere from the south, this is where you end. You end in the center as a senior research fellow. And Adeniyi is more educated than all of them. Adeniyi is more smart than all of them. You hear him talking. I'm going to play the video. When you hear him talking, you see the zeal in him. You see the zeal. Of course, he may have his problem, the corruption problem and all that. But when you see him talking on that video, you see the spirit was moving in him. But he was handicapped. There is no equipment. There is no weapon. The intelligence report that the Fulanis were giving to them were all fake. They gave you intelligence report to go that Boko Haram is here. You go there, they ambush you. I'm going to play the video. But I want to read this. This is just 30 minutes ago or 40 minutes ago, this breaking news. Now, they continued. He has been replaced by Major General Yahaya. Are you seeing that? Did you see it? He has been replaced by Major General Yahaya. When you see this Yahaya, Yahaya, he cannot be any other person, either a Fulani man. You see? He can never be any other thing than a Fulani man. He has been replaced by this man, Major General Yahaya, previously of the Headquarters 1 Division of the Nigeria Army as the commander of the Operation Lafia Dole, according to the statement. Now, this Adeniyi was appointed to or deployed to this Operation Lafia Dole only in August last year. Barely how many months? Now, how many months? From August to December is how many months? From December to now is how many months? Less than 1 year. Not even up to half a year or 6 months. They removed him. Now, you see, they removed him and the people who are making this deployment were not removed. When Nigerians called for the removal of service chiefs, it shakes everywhere because the service chiefs are actually the people who are supporting Boko Haram, giving them information and all that. They didn't remove them. But somebody who went there in August last year, and because he have seen the impunity, he have seen what was going on there, he got angry and decided to make a video. So if not because of his rank, or because of the kind of dust, they would have even, who knows, they would have even charged him for court martial for making that video. But the entire world is watching, and we are bringing this to the world to see the scam in Nigeria government, to see that Nigeria government has become the sponsor of Boko Haram, to know that the Burutai you see today, the chief of army staff, or whatever he's called, is a member of the most dreaded terrorist group in the world called Boko Haram, and he is also indirectly aiding ISIS West Africa province. Now let me continue to read. Of course, we are not going to read the full statement. The Nigeria Army approved the new posting appointment of officers. You see? And immediately after that video, come public, they make this posting. Now, the posting which was approved by Chief of Army Staff, you see, T.Y. Burutai. What did I say? God knows I have not read this. I have not read this report. I have not read it. This is the first time I am seeing it, and this is the first time I am reading it with you who are watching me. I have never read this whole report. I didn't see it before. This is the first time I'm opening it, and this is the first time I'm reading it. But I'm giving you analysis, and as you can see, the posting was signed and approved by Burutai that I just mentioned now. You see it? And you can remember also, I said that, do you know who he was talking with in that video conversation? Because that video was meant to be sent to somebody. And he was calling that person, sir, this, sir, that. So it is either the service chief or the Burutai, like you see. And immediately after that, Burutai knows that his ass has been busted. And he quickly he know that if this man continue to continue to command Operation Lafia Dole, every secret they have will be exposed in just a tip of finger. And immediately the Burutai saw the meanness in General Adeniyi. He knows that everything will be exposed and he is in danger. And he went to work. He swung into action immediately for his replacement. Now he has somebody who is called Yahaya. So anything that happens there, you bury it there. Anything that happens in the northeast, henceforth, will be buried there. And let me tell you, you see this Yahaya, hundreds and hundreds of Nigerian military men will be killed between now till the beginning of, between now till the middle of April. Go and mark it. Hundreds of Nigerian military will be killed. Today is the last day of March, and I am giving you the middle of April. But of course, if they watch this video, they will hold the plan. Maybe after the middle of April, they will begin to attack. But go and mark it. Between now and the middle of April, you will see hundreds and hundreds of ambush, the way they will be ambushing the Nigerian military, because now they have succeeded in bringing in somebody. And let us see how long this Yahaya is going to stay and command Operation Lafiado. Let's see how long he is going to stay there. Because now they have their men there. And the idea, you that is in Nigeria military watching me, you that is in Nigeria military watching me, that you go and sacrifice your life, put your life on the line for a country that doesn't respect you. You go and put your life online for a country that when they kill you in Boko Haram fight, you die for nothing. You that is watching me, if you are in Operation Lafiado in Northeast and you are watching me today, God is talking to you. Leave the camp. Leave the camp. Leave the camp for the third time. But of course, they will convince you that you have signed to die, that you are in the military, so you will die. And let me tell you, if you are in Operation Lafiado, or your brother is there in Operation Lafiado, send this video to him. As you are watching me, God is talking to you. As a Yoruba man in Operation Lafiado, God is talking to you. As a Biafra man in Operation Lafiado, God is talking to you. As a Middle Belt man in Operation Lafiado, God is talking to you through me this hour. Leave that place because you are about to witness the worst of it all. And I am giving you the middle of April. You are about to witness the worst, and it may be you. You are watching my video today, the next may be you. Leave that Nigeria military and go and be with your family. Start a new life. The family need you. Some of you have children who have not seen you for many months. Some of you have wife. You marry your wife is there praying every night, going to bed every night, hoping that tomorrow morning you will send message to her. Your children are there praying to God every night, hoping that in the morning they will receive message from daddy. And their daddy is taking a very stupid and a very, very senseless risk defending a country that is decaying, a country that has collapsed, a country that can't even do anything when their daddy is dead, a country that will bury their daddy in the secret when Boko Haram must have killed their daddy, a country that when their daddy is killed, they will not be informed, a country that when their daddy is killed, their school automatically will stop, a country that when their daddy is killed, everything about their future is in shambles until extended families step in. For those who are lucky to have extended family who will step in. But for those who are unlucky to have extended family, you will be subjected to all manner of degrading treatment. You will be subjected to be a slave at a certain point in life. You will be subjected to all manner of things because their daddy has been killed in Northeast while defending Nigeria. Think. The 45,000, 49,000, 1,500 they are paying you every day is nothing compared to your presence in your family's life. It is nothing. It is nothing. The camouflage cannot do anything to you. You are suffering. You are just living by his grace. And you know what? Bible said, we shall step on scorpions and snake, and nothing will happen to us. But do you know how you can step on scorpions and snake and nothing will happen to you? Is only when you did not see the snake and scorpion. Out of subconsciousness, you will be saved, and the snake and scorpion will not harm you. But we have seen so many incidents that people who believe, good believers, were bitten by a scorpion. even when they did not see the scorpion. We have also seen where people have been bitten by snake, even when they did not see the snake. But sometimes, when the snake don't bite you, it doesn't mean that the snake cannot bite. But when you see the snake on purpose, you want to challenge the power of God, because God tell you you are going to step on snake and it will not bite you. When you see snake and you step on the snake because God told you so, the snake will bite the hell out of you. Because God have given you the opportunity to see the danger, that the snake is danger. And that is why God allow you to see the snake, so that you can allow the snake to be on its own, and you go your way. And everybody will be in peace. Now I am telling you, I am talking to you, and the Spirit of God is talking to you. Leave Nigeria military if you are serving in Operation Lafia Do. Now I am going to play to you. I'm going to play to you the video of Adeniyi, the video of General Adeniyi, the thing that what he did that has made the Nigerian military to go into the reshufflement and redeployment of soldiers in Nigeria. You see, if I do not see that video, now I have to play it again later on during this broadcast. One moment. That is why when we are talking, we are not just talking because we want to talk. We are talking because we care. We are talking because your life is important to us. We are talking because Biafran men are being killed, and we know that this is a scam. We know that the war on Boko Haram is a scam. And a lot of you will be wondering, why am I discussing General Adeniyi? Why is this video now about General Adeniyi? Why is this live broadcast now about General Adeniyi? Why is it about General Adeniyi? It is about General Adeniyi because this is the most recent one, and this is the reason why we want to prove to you that Burutai, you see, is a member of Boko Haram, and he is only there protecting the interest of Boko Haram. Because you know the impact this person like General Adeniyi would have done. Because he will expose everything. He will expose everything. And do you know why they send General Adeniyi to Operation Lafia Do? A lot of people don't know. A lot of people didn't know that General Adeniyi we just posted last year August. A lot of people didn't know. They thought he's the one who have been commanding Operation Lafia Do. No, but do you know the reason why they posted him to Operation Lafia Do? It is because they want to deceive Nigerians. It is because they want to deceive you. They want to claim to you a quality that he is from Yoruba. That he is. If you talk, they will say, is the Operation Lafia Do not a Yoruba man? If you talk, they say, is he not from the south? You see? If you talk, they say, is Adeniyi not from the south? He is from the south. And they know they will never allow him to stay there for a long time, so that he will be able to gather enough information for his use when the time comes. And now they know they have shot themselves, and we will help them to do that. One moment, as I'm looking for the video, so you will understand. You will understand what I am talking about. One moment. One moment. So that you will understand what I am talking about. And like you all know, Biafra remained the solution to this whole problem. Only Biafra, Only Biafra will solve this. Apart from Biafra, there is nothing else that will solve this problem. Only Biafra will solve the problem. Only Biafra. Once we get Biafra, you will see all these killings, all these terrorist attack, everything. We don't even need to start fighting. The Biafra army don't even need to start fighting them. Immediately this country is disintegrated. Automatically, every terrorist activity will cease, because they know that by then they know that the reason for them forming terrorist organization or terrorist group has been disbanded. But now they will continue, because they know. One moment. This takes time. And thank you for that, for your patience so far. We are not media house that will, we are not channel TV. We are just putting all these things in place with our own initiative, so we are not media house, but we'll be trying our best to always put something up so that you people understand what is going on and where we are coming from. One moment. If I didn't see the video, I will have to. I believe most of you must have watched the video, of course, even on my page. But for one reason or the other, if the video don't come up now, I will continue and then bring the video later on. So now, as I'm looking for the video, there is something I want to tell you people. If the video don't come up now, I will come live again, very late today again. And when more information must have reached my desk, I will come live online again and let you know. So, but for the meantime, I want you to watch. I want you to listen to this, what I'm about to say now. Now, this issue of Adeni, of course, you people, most of you must have watched the video. If I don't get the video now, I will have a very short live broadcast very late today. So stay tuned to watch me as I will analyze that video and tell you what happened. But it is going to take me like 30 minutes in my very late live broadcast today. So now, I am transferring this live broadcast. I am changing topic. The topic I want to change now, or my next topic now, is this coronavirus. Coronavirus is real. It is not political. This is not propaganda. Coronavirus is real. And I am appealing to all Nigerians. If you think that coronavirus is not in Nigeria, you better wake up. Coronavirus is in Nigeria. And coronavirus is real. It is real. Now, because coronavirus is real, the government have shut down some markets. In Lagos State, for example, the big market has been shut down, but all this street market, these shops you have in the street are not. They didn't shut them down. I think everybody who have shops in the street have the right to open their shop and sell to people who may need some items and all that. We understand also that a lot of people did not prepare for this. Yes, a lot of people did not prepare. In fact, nobody actually prepared. Even here where we are, nobody was prepared. And before the government of this country even decide to lock down and shut down everywhere, I already shut my own down. In fact, this is my 3rd week of staying inside house. My 3rd week. So I already shut my own down before. any government, because I learned from what happened to other places. So when the thing was coming here, I decided the first day they begin to talk about it, I stopped going to the office. So I lock myself down. Of course, I go to shops and all that. But what I want to tell you is this. The coronavirus is real and people are dying. And there is information now about people who have imported this mask. You see, this mask has been imported into Nigeria. And a lot of people have been circulating some news that this mask that were imported, that they imported into Nigeria now, not like what they have previously, because I don't think anybody has ever used this in Nigeria except in the hospital and all that. So, but in the Netherlands, you see the news flying everywhere. They imported this from China, and first of all, they decided to test it for coronavirus to know whether this thing has been contaminated or something. They tested it, and the result came positive in the Netherlands. And the same thing also happened in Italy. And the same thing probably must have happened in different places. But of course, you know, in Nigeria, they don't do that. In Nigeria, the custom cannot test this to know whether this thing has any virus before they will now clear it, because Nigeria is a burial ground. Nigeria is a cemetery. Nigeria is an evil forest. So nothing works like in that country. So normally, in this kind of pandemic situation that have ravaged the entire world, the entire globe, the custom in Nigeria should have, if this kind of thing is coming, or any equipment at all that has to do with the treatment or prevention of this coronavirus, any equipment at all, first of all, they shouldn't even import anything from China. That is number one. Number two, if they import anything from China, how are you going to run the test? If we import, let's say, 1 million pieces of this, or if you import 20 million pieces of this, are you going to test all? Because, of course, those people, they don't need to put it, they don't need to infect every pieces. They will just infect, maybe they will, in one box of it, they will infect like 5 or 10. In another box, they will infect like 20. So are you going to be testing all of them one after the other? The answer is no. You don't, nobody have that time in the entire, where in the globe, you will go and start testing if you have, let's say if you have 50 million of this, considering how many people are in Nigeria. If somebody have imported 50 million pieces, now that 50 million pieces, they cannot infect all of them. But what if they infect some and didn't infect them? Because if they ended up infecting 10 million, for example, now that 10 million goes to 10 million Nigeria, you see how this thing spread. One person can spread to up to 20 or even 100. So when you times it, you find out that the entire Nigeria may be infected at the end of the day with this. So why am I showing you this? If you are planning to buy this and you are residing in Nigeria, don't buy it. Share this. This particular section of this video is very important. First of all, I am telling you today, the coronavirus is real, because a lot of people did not believe it. Even the one that called himself Yahaya Bello, who is a governor, who's supposed to be enlightened, is coming to claim to Nigerians that there is no coronavirus in Nigeria, that it is political. You see, Yahaya Bello, the governor of Kogi State, of course, we don't take him serious. We know he's not a serious person. But at least he come to say it. If a governor of a state who is a chief security officer of the state could come and say such thing, you can imagine what the situation of Kogi State now. Nobody knows whether there is any measure at all being put in place in Kogi State if their governor can come and say that. So, the message is this: don't buy this anymore in Nigeria. And if you have mistakenly bought this, throw it away. Throw it away. Don't use it. Don't use it. If you buy this in Nigeria, don't go and buy this Don't go and buy this in Nigeria. Share this message. Let it go to everywhere. You don't need to share all the video to, of course, the video cannot get to every Nigerian. But share it on your wall. Share it everywhere. You don't need to be sharing the video. You can make a post that everybody will start campaign that Nigeria, if you are in Nigeria, don't buy this. We know that people in Lagos State, in these urban areas, all these cities are the one that is going to be a target because they are the one to be buying this in the market. Somebody in the village will not go and buy this. But those of you in the city, you are the one that is the target. So if you know that you are planning to buy this, or looking for where to buy this, don't go and buy it. Don't buy this in Nigeria. Don't buy it. Even until after this corona issue, of course, you don't even need to buy this. Don't buy it. Now, instead of you to buy this, this is what you are going to do. And remember, this thing, according to professional, only prevent you from contracting this coronavirus. For example, if you are home and somebody have it in your home or something like that, for you not to for it not to go to other people, the person have to be using this and cover his nose and his mouth, and every other family member should be using the same thing to cover his nose and his mouth. But going outside, this thing doesn't prevent you from getting coronavirus if you are going outside, and that is what a lot of people don't know. The thing cannot prevent you from getting this from getting infected outside, because now you have to, when you go out, you have to worry about your hand. It is your hand. And once you begin to touch places outside and you touch your mouth like this, that is the end. You have contracted. If you touch the place where somebody who have it have touched, and then you touch your hand, touch there, and you put it in your mouth or in your nose, it means you have contracted that virus. So that is the reason why when you go outside in Nigeria, don't shake anybody's hand. If possible, wear glove. There is this disposable glove. You can buy it. Those kind of glove that they are wearing, that they are using in salon, in a hairdressing salon. Those nylon glove, for example, it doesn't cost anything. Like in salon, like you can see in salon, in all this hairdressing salon, they use it and dispose it. It doesn't cost anything. Buy as many as possible of that glove. Anytime you want to go out of your house, put it. Nobody will laugh you. Only the glove you put here, and then cover your. I'm going to show you how to cover your mouth. You put it, and when you come back, you remove it and wash your hand. You know, it is very important. For those of you who cannot buy the glove, you can make sure that anytime you come back to your house, don't touch your kids. Don't touch anything. Just go straight to where you wash it until this thing is over, because this is the only thing sacrifice you will do to save your life, because coronavirus is real. Now, let me show you. Now, don't buy this. No, this, don't buy it. This thing you see, like this, or like this. You see? Don't buy it. You don't need this. You don't need it. When you look here, if it is something that comes by air, even this thing doesn't cover very well. Look, here is open. Here is open. You see? And here is open. So this don't even protect you if the disease or this virus is airborne. If it is an airborne disease or airborne virus, this cannot protect you, because it means that you are here. When you put like this, this thing is open here, it is open here, it is open here, and even somewhere here. So it cannot protect you at all. You are just only using this to make fancy and try to see that you have face mask. Meanwhile, you are exposed if it is airborne. Now, I have watched a video. Where a woman was brought out boxer. This is boxer. Make sure your boxer is clean. Wash your boxer if it is not clean. Make sure it is a clean boxer. Like this, your boxer. This is men boxer, and women can do it as well. You can, if you can afford to buy boxers, you can buy boxer like this. And then, you see, let me tell you one thing. This time around, it is not time to impress anybody with your dressing. It is not time to do fine boy. It is not time to do anything to impress anybody. Nobody is interested. In fact, when you have coronavirus, you will know that there is no time to impress anybody, because by that time you don't even want to, you may even be crying and shouting naked. So nobody want to impress anybody. But this is a boxer. Now, if you have a boxer, a clean boxer, bring your boxer, you see, this, like this, and you put it like this. Put your boxer like this to make it very well. You turn it like this. Turn it like this. And you cover. I saw one woman doing this, and this is very, very good. Cover your nose, your mouth. You see? With this, even people take your picture outside in Africa. You don't care. If you go, they take your picture. At least when they start sharing your picture in the internet, say, look this one, how he cover his face. Nobody will know that you are the one. Nobody will know that you are the one, even if they share your picture in the internet, because prevention is better than cure. Now, if you don't have boxer to cover yourself, remember, why you are covering yourself like this is because, yes, boxers. Somebody said, yes, boxers. Wash your boxers, yes. And why you are covering yourself like this is just for a while. While you go to that shop in the street to buy something. While you go to the street to buy something, it is just for a while. It is going to take you, depending on what you want to buy, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Cover yourself like this. And that's it. You go to the shop. Don't listen to what anybody tells you. Don't listen to whether people are laughing at you, because when you contract this coronavirus, you will know that the hot water can kill a tortoise. Now, if you don't have a boxer, and when you look at this now, you see that everywhere is covered. You see that everywhere is covered. Everywhere is covered. But with this, everywhere is not covered. With this, you still have the air going. But this is like, you have this, there is nothing anywhere going anywhere. You will be talking very normal and everybody is hearing you. Now, if you don't have boxer, I'm going to show you another one. Now, if you don't have boxer, this is another one. You see, all of you in Africa have this. See, this is what you call hanky. Is it handkerchief? Something this women like tie like this in their hair, like this. You remember what women tie? Like this, you see? So this is hanky. This is hanky. Now, if you want to go outside, and if you must go outside, and you have big hanky like this, you fold it like this. Fold it like this. Like this. Of course, everybody knows how to tie this. You tie it like this. Remember, you are not impressing anybody. You see? This is even very, very simple, very, very effective. Look at your ear. Look at your ear. Very, very simple. Tie it like this. You are breathing very well. Nothing is stopping you from breathing. You see? It is moving. Nothing is stopping you from breathing. Nothing is stopping you from talking. And you go to your shop. Go to the shop, you want to buy something. Don't look at people who are laughing at you. Don't look at people who are laughing at you. Protect yourself. Don't look at people who are taking your pictures. Let them take your pictures if they like. Protect yourself. After protecting yourself, when you go back home, after protecting yourself like this, when you go back home, you go and wash your hand. This is going to last only for a couple of weeks. This whole thing. You will do it for a couple of weeks and to prevent you from getting coronavirus. Because somebody is here, don't even believe, is calling Simon Ekpa Mumu. He don't believe that coronavirus is real. He don't believe it, and of course he will not believe it, and I pray he don't contract it. Because where I am now, everywhere is locked. No road. In fact, you can't travel from the city I am now to another city. Because they have blocked all the boundaries. You can't travel anywhere. And that is what we call preventive measures. So that anybody who comes from this city cannot come in and infect infect people who are in a different city. So, and somebody asked me to do the boxer again. I'm going to do the boxer again. And then for the last time, I will do the boxer again for you. For those of you who have clean boxers, you can do it. This is the boxer. This is the boxer, like this. Boxer like this. Like this. So you see? You see? This is the boxer. Now your head have to be here. You have to put in this place. Now like this. You see? Now this one. You see the other leg? The other leg is this. This one is this. Now you put it down. Pull it down. Pull it down until you get to the place where you want to cover. You see? Now you take the waist. This is the waist of the boxer. This is the waist of the boxer. Now you twist it. You twist it like this. Twist it like this. Like this. Twist it. One moment. You have to twist it like this. This is the waist. So you twist it like this. You see? You see that this one is still open. The other leg is still open. See? The other leg is still open. Twist it. And you are ready to go. And remember, this is not going to be all day thing. Whenever you are going to outside to your street to buy your food, you do this. You do this and you are safe. Don't look at people laughing at you. Let them laugh at you. Let them laugh at you. And you are a wise person. You know what you are doing. They can laugh until the kingdom come. And just keep yourself, your family, your children protected. Now, I want to go into this, my last thing I want to talk about, the incident in the report coming from Ebonyi State. The report coming from Ebonyi State. On the same corona virus. According to this report, the governor of Ebonyi State orders shoot on sight of escapees. Those coronavirus patients, that they should shoot them at sight. So now here is a report that is somehow very worrisome. This thing you see here is very, very, very worrisome. Umahi orders shoot on sight of escapees from isolation centers. The Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi yesterday ordered security operatives to shoot any returnee that tries to escape from the quarantine and isolation centers on site. The state government had at the weekend ordered immediate isolation of fewer than 37 returnees that entered the state through the bush after the state government ordered the closure of the borders. Now, this is something that is very, very worrisome. Governor Umahi of Ebonyi State can actually order shoot on sight of his own citizens who have returned and are on mandatory isolation for 14 days. I wouldn't say that this is not a good measure, but shooting someone aside or shooting someone on sight in a democratic government is totally condemnable. And of course, the people who are now in isolation should know that when you are in isolation, you cannot go out if the state government have ordered that you be isolated and monitored for complete 14 days. You have to stay in the isolation center and you don't need to escape from there. But on the government side, a lot of measures are being taken by different governments, and some governments, those kind of government like in the North Korea, they are killing people who have this coronavirus, but that is totally unacceptable in Nigeria, especially in Ebonyi State. The governor of Umahi cannot kill any Biafran. He cannot kill any Biafran in the detention center. If you kill any Biafran in Ebonyi State, whether the person is trying to escape or not trying to escape, we want everybody to be on alert. If anybody is killed in Ebonyi State, we will come for the government of Ebonyi State. Nobody must be killed in Biafra land. Umahi should also make sure that he take these same measures, these same shoot on sight measures, when Fulanis are invading towns and community in Ebonyi State. He should order shoot on sight of every Fulani terrorist group on site in Ebonyi State. So it is not when it is now a pandemic issue, on health issue, that everybody is afraid. You don't want to be infected with this coronavirus and you are ordering the police to kill your own citizen instead of educating them, instead of educating and creating awareness and orientation of the public on what is coronavirus, how important it is to make sure you comply to the directive and measures given to you, what coronavirus has done to different countries, and now it is in Nigeria. Instead of you to give this kind of awareness orientation to people, you are telling security agents who are mad people, who are insane, to start shooting anyone on sight trying to escape. How do you know somebody is trying to escape? Is it when the person start running out? How do you know? What if the Fulanis of the police there now start, somebody sees somebody there and start shooting the person? You say the person is escaping. How do you know who is escaping? How do you know from Abakaliki Stadium, from Ebonyi State Stadium, according to the report, that the isolation center is in the stadium, the sports stadium in Abakaliki? How do you know who is trying to escape and you shoot the person? So nobody must be shot in Ebonyi State. No Biafra must be shot in Ebonyi State during and until after the end of this corona crisis. Now, the government of Ebonyi State also should not just give this kind of a dictatorship directive and military man directive. He should copy rather from the River State. Is it the River State? From the Cross River, sorry, not River State. He should copy from Cross River State. You can see Cross River recalls garment factory workers to mass produce masks. This is what every governor in Nigeria should copy instead of this point and kill government. Instead of this point and kill systematic way of leading people that you are supposed to serve. I will read it so that you will understand. You will understand what is happening in Cross River. In Cross River State. Where is it? Cross River State, okay, here. In a related development, Cross River State Governor Benedict Ayade has recalled workers of the state-owned garment factory to work for mass production of the face and nose mask. You see? So, in the Cross River, they will not be buying anything like this from China. So it is good that the state government have ordered them for mass production. They will be producing this for people in Cross River State, and every governor in Nigeria should adopt the same thing. And at least, if they cannot produce themselves, they can order from Cross River State this mask, if they now mass produce it. But anything from China, don't take it. Anything from China, don't take it. And any vaccine, any vaccination, don't allow yourself to be injected with any vaccination. There is no vaccination if you already have coronavirus. It will only kill you if you take any vaccination. So don't take any vaccination. Coronavirus, if you have it, follow the doctor instruction and whatever they are. But vaccination is something you do to prevent you from getting something. And there is no vaccine for coronavirus for now. You can have vaccine for malaria, vaccine for typhoid and whatever, but not for coronavirus, at least from what information we have had from experts. So thank you for joining me this afternoon. I will come with a daily video very late in the evening to analyze it. Try to join me. Now, it is time to call it quits and see you in the evening. Thank you for watching me. Share this video and let it go to people that need it most. Thank you. Bye-bye.